School board is voting right now to try and delay the controversial testing for the Common Core curriculum. It's a test we investigated earlier this year and learned most students are expected to fail. Tim Becker joins us live now with more on this developing story.
Yeah, Dan, the meeting just started, but I was able to speak with one of the board members just before the meeting began. Now, she tells me that Portland schools are simply not ready for the radical change that the balanced assessment testing program would bring about. That said, I also found out the Oregon Education Association feels the same way.
What we really need are clear goals. That's where the Common Core state standards come in.
Common Core's testing system, called Smarter Balanced Assessment, is due in Oregon schools next spring. And the president of the state's Education Association tells me we're not ready for it.
We need to take the time to get it right, to really give educators the time, tools, and resources to prepare their students and prepare their instruction.
That's partly why the OEA has been calling for a moratorium on the testing since May. Many parents and teachers feel the same way.
The standards for kindergarten were created by 135 people. Not one of them was a K-5 early childhood educator. That in and of itself is enough to tell us there's something wrong here.
The SBA tests will be a big change from those multiple choice fill in the bubble questions we're used to seeing. The new test will have critical thinking questions and require a lot of writing to explain and to prove answers.
I don't want the teaching in the classroom to be focused on test preparation.
School board member Ruth Adkins tells me educators need more time and more funding to properly prepare students. Their resolution to delay the testing lists 8 different challenges and concerns. Firstly, the lack of reliability and validity of smarter balanced assessments.
Students and families need time to understand how the new test works, to look at the first time they go through it and understand and learn from the initial results.
But the state says it's time to move forward and implement the high-stakes standardized tests.
The reason that there's sort of some churn about this right now is that next spring, for the first time, we're going to have this assessment that will test to that set of standards. And we're going to know where we are currently.
And now listen to this. The state tells us they expect a 65% failure rate when this test is first used and applied. Again, the meeting just underway behind me, so we'll be sure to follow up and let you know what they decide. For now, reporting live in North Portland, Tim Becker, KOIN 6 News.